So you have done your Smart Vault Liana setup, you have set up your hardware wallet, and now you want to send some Bitcoin out of your vault to a Bitcoin address. Today I will dive into how you can do that using two hardware wallets, but if you have one hardware wallet, you can actually follow the same guide, but instead of two signatures, you will need only one signature. I'll be using a 2 of 3, so I will perform two signatures with two different hardware wallets, namely a Coldcard Q and a Ledger Nano S Plus. So you should be connected with a USB cable, ideally, and you should be signed in to your hardware and ready to sign. But I'll guide you step by step momentarily. I will just prepare first the transaction, and after I prepare the transaction, I'll perform the signatures. So let's start with our screen here. So this is the first thing you see when you open your Liana Smart Vault. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to go to the send section and you want to paste the address of the receiver here. Okay, I am sending, this is a test transaction, so I'm sending this amount to myself. So this address here is an address that I got from the same vault, so it will show us momentarily that this is a self-transfer, but on your screen it will show a different message later. So you want to also put the description here, so I'll put test payment, and after you do that, you want to select the amount. So this version 13.1, if you don't have this version, you should definitely download it. It has this amazing new feature, which is the fiat amount. So basically you can put the fiat amount and it will automatically calculate for you the BTC amount using the current rate. So the way you can enable this USD field is you just simply go to settings and then you go to general and you want to activate this fiat price toggle, and it will show you under send this field where you can put any amount and it will calculate the BTC amount for you. Next, you want to put the fee rate. So what's the fee rate? The fee rate is basically the amount of fees you would like to use for miners to confirm your transaction on the Bitcoin blockchain. And this fee rate is a field where you can select the amount you want to pay them. And obviously you want your transaction to be maybe prioritized or not prioritized if you're not in a rush. So if you want your Bitcoin payment to go through very quickly, which is at least 10 minutes, but if you want it to go through really in 10 minutes, then you need to put maybe a higher amount. But if you're not in a rush, you can also put a lower amount. How can you find out the number that you need to put here is you just go to any blockchain website where you can see the Bitcoin blockchain. I always use mempool.space. That's the best place to actually check the current fee rate. And the moment you go there to mempool.space, you will see in the middle transaction fees, and you see low priority, medium priority, and high priority. And right now they look almost the same because the mempool or the blockchain is not very crowded. But if there is a lot of transactions in the mempool waiting, then you will see different numbers here. And depending on your priority or depending how fast you want your transaction to go through, you will pick one of these numbers. I will just put 1. Okay. And the moment I put this number, it will automatically select the UTXO that I will use to send this payment. If you have sent more than once payments to this vault, you will see multiple UTXOs down here, and you can select which UTXO you want to use for this specific payment. After you click next, you will have the status as not ready for obvious reasons because we haven't performed any signature yet. If you click on it, you will see which device you still need signatures from. This is a 2 of 2, so you only see 2 hardware wallets here. But if this was a 2 of 3, you will see another hardware or another key here, and it would say 2 from at least any of these 3 signatures are missing. Okay, as soon as you click sign, you will now see the list of all of your hardware wallets, but since we haven't turned our device on yet, there is no list. So you have to connect your hardware wallet and you need to turn it on. That's how you turn on the Q, using this button. After you turn it on and you put your PIN, you need to put the prefix and the suffix. So that's what I will do now. So I put the prefix, which is the first part of your PIN. After I put the first part of the PIN, it will show the anti-phishing words that you basically were shown, these 2 words at the setup, and you should have written this down just to make sure that the device was not touched by anybody and that you put actually the right prefix and not the wrong prefix. So I put the prefix and suffix, and as soon as you do that, it will show me the Edge version screen. And if I press enter, I go to the main screen. And the moment I go to the main screen and I'm connected here, the hardware wallet will show up on your vault as a selection. So I will click on it, and the moment I click on it, I receive the transaction that I prepared on my vault, and I can perform the signature. It will say okay to send, consolidating the amount within wallet. This is showing, my hardware wallet is showing a consolidation screen because I'm sending Bitcoin to myself. It's within the same wallet. But if you're sending this to an address that is not yours, it will say okay to send, then it will show the amount, and it will show you, if you go down, it will show you the address of the receiver and the change address to which you will send the change of the UTXO. So you want to definitely check your receiver address if it's matching or not with the address that you received from a receiver. This is very important. You should always cross-check the receiving address, at least the first 5 and the last 5 characters of this address must be checked. So as soon as you do that, you just press enter. And that's how you sign a transaction with your Coldcard. And the moment I do that, you see now it says already signed by Orange Coldcard. One more signature from Orange Ledger is missing. So I'm done with my Coldcard now. I can actually now turn it off. I don't need it anymore. And I can now get my Ledger. And now I need to put the PIN. And as soon as you put the PIN, you confirm the PIN, and now you are on the main screen. What you need to do before you can even sign a transaction is you need to open the Bitcoin app. Okay, you open the Bitcoin app, and as soon as you open the Bitcoin app, this is Bitcoin testnet, so please ignore what you see here. It should say Bitcoin is ready, okay, or application is ready. So you want to open Bitcoin, not Bitcoin testnet. You want to open Bitcoin, and you should pre-install this app on Ledger Live. There's another video where I explain how you can do that. But as soon as you open the app, you should now go back to your vault and click on sign. And the moment you do that, it will now show your Ledger as an option. And now it's going to load the transaction to my Ledger, and I can review it. It will show me the name of my vault, which is Liana some numbers afterwards, and then the amount is shown, and then the address to which I'm sending the money to. You want to check that here as well. So you actually check this address twice. It's now also showing the fees, and it says sign transaction, and if I want to sign, I just press both buttons to sign the transaction. Done. Okay, and now as you can see, it says ready, and after it says ready, I can go ahead and say broadcast. The moment I do that, the transaction is sent and we are done. So you can see the transaction. If you go to transactions, there you go. It's still not confirmed because it needs a confirmation. There is nothing else you need to do here. You just have to wait until the confirmation is done, and then it will show you a confirmed transaction. And that's how you basically sign a Bitcoin transaction using 2 hardware wallets on your multi-sig. See you in the next video.